Fight Fiend Forecast. I'm Joseph, the host, back for the Props and Parlays show. It's Thursday night, and I'm trying to get it out there as early as possible, but the forecast of the week, it's not chosen yet. Jesse Heck, he gave his forecast of the week his most confident prop at plus money, but there's one problem. He's going against my dog of the week, Li Jingliang. And I'm not picking Carlos Prates by KO. I'm just not doing it. I can't do it. And Frank Bush, he commented, but no forecast of the week from him. He said, FYI, Prates has his birthday on fight night. So it's Carlos Prates' birthday on fight night. Jesse Heck is giving it as forecast of the week by KO. But Li Jingliang is my dog of the week. One of two dogs of the week. And he's going to look to deliver a bag. I could hedge bet it. I could make this the forecast of the week, but I'm not going to do it. I seen Li Jingliang go upwards of $4 today when I was working. I almost threw down more on this dog of the week. Join Patreon for $5 a month for each and every event in that month. Dana White Contender Series, all sport bets for $5 a month. You get to see all my bets. You get to see the picks early with the confidence levels, method of victories, round outcomes, and the forecasted percentage chart with the current odds. So the implied probability is there, the percentage, from what Vegas set the odds at versus what I think the forecasted percentage is. And this is how I can really find if the locks are valuable, if some of these favorites have value still. Now I see a favorite, he's a very slight favorite, and I'm going to lock him in. You already know one of the dogs of the week, Li Jingliang. And I think he might win it by a knockout, but he could win this fight by a decision. Carlos Prates, in my opinion, is going to gas out over 1.5. He doesn't have the cardio or durability to stand and bang with Li Jingliang. Unless I'm missing something. Unless the leech is hurt. I don't know why. He went to a 4-1 underdog today. Li Jingliang is a very good fighter. He lost to Hamzat Daniel Rodriguez by split decision, and it was a very close fight. It was changed up the day before, so that's not a bad loss. The loss to Hamzat is not a bad loss. He's going to learn from those fights. He's had 2 years off. That might be a worry for some people, but he had an injury when he was going to fight Michael Chiesa at UFC 287. So he's fully recovered. He's fully ready to go. I don't know why he went to 4-1 as an underdog. I almost put more money down, but he came back down to 375. Li Jingliang on the money line is a great play. He could get the knockout. Now, if we're getting serious, Carlos Prates fought 11 months ago in the Contender Series. Now he has 6 losses, and Li Jingliang here has 9. Has 8. And he's been in the UFC. Prates, coming off the Contender Series 11 months ago, 10 months ago, he came in and fought Trevin Giles. He almost gassed out. Got the win there in the second round with a straight left. His last fight, he wasn't in there very long. Knee to the body. So there's not much cage time for him. A lot of first-round finishes against a guy that was 12-6 in 2022. He's fighting a guy 12-6 at the LFA in 2022. Now we have him as a 4-1 favorite against Jing Liang, who has never been knocked out. Seems a little crazy to me. Like, what am I missing? Is he hurt? He is fully recovered from what I have seen, heard. I've done my research. He should not be a 4-1 underdog. And it blows my mind. I really hope I'm right, because we're going to get paid. This bag should deliver. He's a much better fighter. He has a better durability. I honestly think he could hit harder too. Now, Prates, I want to talk about these 6 losses. He's been knocked out twice. He's been submitted 3 times. And he only has 1 decision loss. So Jingliang, inside the distance, is probably the best play. I'm seeing the submission at like 21-1. And this guy has 3 submission losses. If the dog of the week, Li Jingliang, is going to win, it could be a submission at 21-1. I put a little bit down on that. No doubt about it. That's a crazy number as well. These odds are just blowing my mind. The line movement as well, which is also a tool used for Patreon forecasters, is just shocking right now. I didn't update it, but the odds are moving like crazy, and it does not make sense. Hopefully we're going to take some people's money. They're chasing underdogs. I don't feel like I'm chasing an underdog in this spot. I feel like I got the better fighter now. This guy's fighting at Fighting Nerds. He is another fighting nerd. Their gym is doing phenomenal right now. It's hard to go against that gym, but I'm going to do it. I'm going against him on his birthday. It's his birthday on fight night. I think Carlos Prates is losing this fight. If it's a knockout, submission, decision, I don't give a shit. He's 4-1 as an underdog. I think he has a serious freaking serious chance to win. I'm just here to tell you what I'm doing, what I'm seeing. And I think the Leech is a good underdog on this fight night. I'm seeing line movement on some others, but I don't agree with it. I'm seeing line movement go the other way on this underdog. It went to $4 today. It's back to $3.75. It was at $3.50. It was down to $3. The same price as my other dog of the week. We're going to get to that in a second. But it makes no sense. I expected to see some money come in on Li Jingliang. I don't know what I'm missing. This dog of the week has some line movement going towards the favorite as well. Tied to Avasa. People seem to like Rosenstruck. His counter-punching abilities, his power. Yeah, we all seen that in his last fight. Got the finish due to a corner stoppage in round fucking 4. Are we fucking stupid here? I think Tai Tuivasa at home is going to push forward, throw Hail Marys, like I said on the full card prediction show, and get this KO. I need a main card prop. I need a prelim prop. I got 2 dogs of the week. I think Tai Tuivasa by knockout is one of my most confident props on the main card. He's an underdog. He's probably going to win by KO. I'd play it round 1 and round 2 just to juice it up a little bit. We want the juice. We're looking to get paid here. At this point, Tai Tuivasa has lost 4 in a row. He's been finished in every single one of them. His last 2 by a submission, the 2 before that by knockout. But there is positives to pull away. Pavlovich, he got floored. He got flatlined. It's not good to wear that much damage, but he had some dog in him. He fought back a little bit. He took the fight at least. Shows a lot of hurt, a lot of balls. He tried to make a go for it at the top 5, but it's just not doable. He's an entertainer. Cyril Gane, he did get a knockdown in that fight. He almost won. He almost knocked out Cyril Gane. If he's capable of doing that, he gets it done as a dog against Rosenstruck. Biggie boy. People are just overlooking this entire fight card. Like, he knocked out Shamil Gaziev in round 4 with a corner stoppage. He doesn't have that kind of one-punch power like everybody thinks. He just doesn't. He got finished in the first round every time he's been finished. Volkov, round 1, knocked him out. Curtis Blades managed to win a decision, but everybody else that finished him got it done in round 1. Tai Tuivasa, he's going to walk forward, throw bombs, elbows, and I expect him to land a big shot to knock out Rosenstruck. Just like Volkov, it's doable. Rosenstruck has been knocked out before. It's not impossible. Out of his 5 losses, Rosenstruck has been knocked out twice, submitted once, 2 decision losses. Ngannou knocked him out in the first round. I don't think Tai Tuivasa has Ngannou power, but he has speed for the heavyweight division. Let's say that. He has his fans in his favor, and he's going to fucking deliver a bag as the dog of the week. He's a $3 underdog. Plus 200? It's getting out of hand. Especially with Li Jingliang at plus 300. Yeah, that came down pretty quick. That is completely wrong. Unless I am. Hopefully not. Those are the dogs of the week. I'm not pairing them together on the money line. I'm playing them separately. These are my two most confident underdogs on the entire event. I'm not taking Kai France, Dan Hooker. I like Tai Tuivasa and Li Jingliang. $4, $3. I locked them in at plus 187 for Tai Tuivasa and plus 350 or plus 375 for Li Jingliang. Pretty good underdogs, and I have high confidence in them to win. My most confident pick on the entire card, though, my lock of the week, is going to be this better not fucking go sideways. I'm not taking 4 locks. Hitting the 5 locks, the lock parlay came to an end, thanks to Charalampos Gregorio. This week, it's going to be simple. Take my most confident pick on the entire event, my single lock of the week. We're going to pair it with the Platinum Hammer, Dreadstock's lock of the week. If you don't know who Dreadstock is, like, who the fuck's Dreadstock? Who is that guy? Well, I open up UFC cards. He's the co-host. He works with me. And he watches the face-offs. He watches the fights. He gives me one pick. He has been the last 3 events, and he's hit this pick every single time. Not Luana Santos. Fucking Yana Santos. He had Modestus Bacchus. And the other one, who the hell was that? I'm going to pull that up on Discord right now. But Dreadstocks, he's hit his last 3. He's bringing the Platinum Hammer this week, and so am I. I'm going to let you know who it is. Actually, I'll let you know who it is first, before my lock of the week. Dreadstocks is taking Steve Ursag in the co-main event against Kai France. Kai France is a city kickboxing boy. He has money coming in like crazy. It makes no sense. This is one that I was indicating towards. I usually do not give out the Platinum Hammer. It's for Patreon members only, Platinum forecasters, but it's a fucking pay-per-view. You're getting the Platinum Hammer with my lock of the week. I don't have 4 locks because this pay-per-view is actually kind of difficult to predict and cap, so we got to be careful. I'm playing it safe. Dreadstocks, he's playing it safe. He's taking Steve Ursag. He was a bigger favorite. There's money coming in on the dog. It's degenerate. Kai France is a faster, more experienced fighter, but Steve Ursag has power. He has good takedowns. Kai France has a better takedown defense. So expect this fight to be competitive. Expect it to be close. Expect it to go the distance. And you to be thinking, did we win the bet? Did we lose it? What the hell happened? But at the end of the day, all what matters is if he gets his hand raised. If he gets the win. Is the bet going to hit or not? Is Steve Ursag moneyline going to win? Yes. Dreadstocks has won his last 3. And I'm not pulling up who the last 3 were. Yana Santos, Modestus Bacchus, and where the fuck is it here? He's been hot. I would not fade Steve Ursag. It's not recommended. You would be silly to, honestly. His other lock was Gram Kutaladze. So yeah, 3 in a row. Yana Santos, Gram Kutaladze, Modestus Bacchus. Dreadstocks is lit. He's absolutely lit. Someone in Discord as well just messaged me. So if you're in Discord, if you have Discord, join now. Hit the link in the bio below. Get after it. Free content. The forecast of the week. I'm not picking Carlos Prates. I'm going to pick one later. It'll be in Discord. As soon as I pick it, I'll put it on Instagram. I won't have it on the show, I guess. So I'm sorry about that, but join Discord, it's free. Instagram, free content. Twitter, free content. Get after it. Follow me on all platforms. Be a fiend on all platforms. Be a forecaster on all platforms. I gotta turn this volume off here. There we go. Should be muted. Sorry about that. The lock of the week. Steve Urseg. Steve from The Office is gonna show up. He's not at City Kickboxing, but he's from Perth. The fans fucking love him. I think he is a good fighter. He didn't beat Pantoja. He looked good. He scored some good numbers. His striking accuracy is way better. I looked at Kai Kara-France's last couple fights just to make sure I could put a good size bet on this and not sweat, because these are the locks of the week. This will be one of my biggest bets on the entire event. And I'm taking someone else's lock of the week. But I trust Dreadstocks. He's the dude. He's hit his last 3, and I am not doubting. I'm not going to be the guy. I will not be the guy to doubt Steve from The Office. I'm not being that guy. You can. I'm sure as hell not. Fuck that. I think he gets it done here. And to be honest, this is one of these fights that I'm not looking to play the props. Hit the money line, and I'm not looking back. Let's tap it. It's time to tap in, lock in, and figure out who the fuck's gonna win. Okay, my lock of the week, I got one. I'm not taking 4. We look at the last couple weeks. Shamil Gaziev, Azamat Mirzakhanov, Shirabutin Megomedov, Umar Nurmagomedov. Go back another week here. Nathaniel Wood, Mick Parkin, Arnold Allen, Tom Aspinall. Go back another week here. Hyder Emil there. Steve Garcia KO. Forecast of the week was shining. No, my locks were Jasmine Jasdavicius, Rose Namajunas, Luana Santos. I've delivered on the locks. They've been consistent. So I've hit 4, that's 8, 9, 10. And then I hit 3 out of 4 on the last event. So Gregorio was the only loss in a while. Amanda Lemos, she gave me the L there. So the locks have been hot. My lock this week better show up, because you know what? Someone not too far back here that lost it for me as lock of the week. That motherfucker. That motherfucking guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm going against him. I am fading his ass, his slow ass, this sloppy striking, the slow heavyweight. Just because his brother's in the UFC does not mean this guy's going to make a go for it. He's 26. He's green. He's greener than the money we're going to make with this pick. Junior Tafa. Money line. Hammer it with Steve Garcia plus 165. We're going to the bank with the Platinum Hammer. That is what we're doing. These are the 2 most confident picks on the entire event. Those were my 2 underdogs. The 2 most confident ones on the entire event. The prelim prop, the main card prop, my most confident prop on the prelims. I had some options. We're going to talk about it now here. I don't have to do a big discussion on the locks when they're going to deliver, but I'm going to backtrack. Rewind a little bit here. Junior Tafa is going to stop the fucking takedowns, not get taken down and gas out. He fought Muhammad Usman, a much more muscular, higher caliber, better cardio fighter than fucking Walter Walker. I think Walter Walker sucks. He's 26, he's green. He lost to Lucas Brzeski, who is not good. He's not good. He should not be beating Walter Walker. I don't know how in the hell this fight is close. It's 50-50. That's what it opened up at. Slight money coming in on Junior Tafa. I'm fucking hammering it. This is my most confident pick on this card. And I'm going to pay the consequences if it does not hit. I'm here giving my predictions, picks, bets, props. You know, I'm letting you know what I'm doing. I'm putting my ass on the line. And I did it with Walter Walker. He let me down, so how could I pick him here? Even as a dog, I hate it. I don't like him. His striking is not going to be able to keep up with Junior Tafa. It's Tafa gang, man. In Australia, 5 wins, 5 knockouts, 4 in the first round. He's had a lot of kickboxing fights, boxing, Muay Thai. He's going to be the better striker. He can go 15 minutes. He can stop sloppy takedowns. Walter Walker better not come out here and look good, because I don't think he is. Okay? That's enough with the lock of the week, Junior Tafa. Check out the full card prediction show. I did a full prediction on that fight. It's pretty well what I just said. Fuck Walter Walker. It is fuck Walter Walker season. It's not only the Dana White Contender Series season. It's not just that. For this week, it's fuck Walter Walker. Fuck Walter Walker season. Let's fucking go, Fiends. I don't think Johnny Walker's brother is going to get it done, is going to look good in the UFC. I don't think he's UFC caliber. He's not entertaining. He's got to go. He's got to go. My most confident prop on the prelims is Junior Tafa KO. Plus 125. He's not a bad pick on the money line, though, just to be safe. There's not much difference, but he's going to get the KO. That's my most confident prop on the prelims. I'll give you another one for fun, though, because someone in the comments here on YouTube asked me to give out a double chance. So I'm going to do that. There's no name. I don't know who this is. I'll do a double chance. A plus money double chance here. This fight, Josh Coulibaugh and Ricardo Ramos, is a fight that I think a lot of people believe in Coulibaugh on the feet. I think Ramos could be the better striker. I think Coulibaugh might have to prove he can wrestle, he can solidify control time to win the fight. He might not get a submission. He could. He might go for it. He submitted Melsik Bagdasaryan. That was his last finish win. So this bet gives me confidence. Submission or decision, plus 135, Josh Coulibaugh. Another hometown fighter. Likely gets it done here to a guy that loves to fucking tap. Ricardo Ramos, the biggest quitter on the card. If he gets put in a submission, especially in the first 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, first round for sure, he'll tap. He has no fight in him. He's a Brazilian. He's a bum. And he's not getting this win. Josh Coulibaugh has money coming in. The underdog does not have as much money coming in as the other ones. Ricardo Ramos is not seeing the love, and I know why. I'm going Coulibaugh submission or decision. I'm not taking the KO. It's probably the most likely prop for him if it's not a decision. But that's submission. He submitted Melsik Bagdasaryan. His last finish win. I think he could get the double chance here done. He likely wins the decision, which is a better bet than this. But submission or decision, maybe even just play that submission. If you want a double chance, this is not the official prelim prop. I'm thinking Coulibaugh, submission or decision, double chance. That is all what I could find at plus money on the prelims. Main card prop, I already said, Tai Tuivasa, KO, plus 260. So I would play it round 1 KO or round 2 KO, if I'm being honest myself here. It's a lot more valuable in my opinion here. Tai Tuivasa, round 1 KO plus 450, round 2 KO plus 900. That is a lot better than plus 260. He does not get this fucking knockout in round 3. You cut round 3 out, you take round 1 KO, round 2 KO, you get after it. Put 3 units to 1 unit on this play here. 3 units on round 1 and just 1 unit on round 2. It's going to be the best way to manage the bankroll here. You're looking at plus 900. You can go a little lighter. We're going to have to put a little bit more units down on the plus 450 knockout for round 1, Tai Tuivasa. You got to put 3 to 1 on this round 1, round 2 KO for Tai Tuivasa. Hopefully that is clear. Hopefully everybody understands what that means. You might not. If you don't, DM me. Go to the forecast lobby. We got some people in here trying to get a hold of me, potentially. And they know what's up. They can steer you in the right direction. A lot of the time, though, I'm going to answer the DM. I'm going to answer back the comment below. So even comment below if you don't understand what the play is. But it's pretty simple. The most confident prop for me on the main card is my dog of the week, Tai Tuivasa, to win this fight by round 1 knockout or round 2 knockout. It's a double chance, basically. So whoever wanted that double chance, this is another double chance. You play it round 1 KO plus 450, 3 units on it, or round 2 KO plus 900 and just a unit on that. It's round 1 or round 2, and it's the dog cashing in the main event here. Tai Tuivasa. It's shoey time. Win or loss, I'm going to do a shoey. I'm going to do a shoey. Win or loss. Mark my words. I'm going to do it. And now it is time to do up a parlay for the Fight Fiends and forecasters. But
I'm so tired.
I think it's time for bed before these fights. I don't know if I want to do a parlay. This card could be a single bet card. Could be a double bet, treble bet card. You never know. Me and Prelim Tim have a double dash bet, and we're going to craft it up. We're going to put it on Instagram, Discord for free, most likely. So I would advise all Fight Fiends and forecasters to check out me on all platforms. Instagram, Twitter, Discord. Hit the link in the bio below. Join now. And if you want to see the parlays, if I make any, for $5 a month, you can become a platinum forecaster. See each and every bet. You can see the picks early. And you can see the line movement tracker on each and every event. 3 events in a month for $5 a month. I'm giving out the best price in the industry with the best value in return. There is no doubt about that. The line movement tracker, the valuable bets, the platinum picks sheet, and the forecast forensic. So once I make up all my bets, you can see each and every one on a cheat sheet. $5 a month, a bunch of great tools. I would advise you to check that out as well. Not only am I posting stuff for free on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, I got stuff going for Patreon forecasters only. $5 a month. Check it out. Make sure before you go to please smash that like button, suplex the subscribe button, and I'll be back for another show. Maybe a recap show, maybe a last minute short video. We'll see.